The last 12 months of her life could easily be a chapter out of an international spy thriller.
It was shocking. It was frightening. I mean, I really got goosebumps.
First, in the summer of 2021, the FBI foiled a kidnapping plot against VOA journalist Masih Alinejad. 5 Iranians are suspected of planning to kidnap her in New York City, take her by boat to Venezuela, and then on to Iran. 4 Iranian nationals are currently being held on charges of conspiracy to kidnap Alinejad. Then, in July of this year, footage showed a 23-year-old Azeri man on the porch of her Brooklyn home. Police later stopped the man, identified as Khalid Megdiev, and found $1,100 in cash and a loaded AK-47 with an obliterated serial number in his car. A preliminary hearing in federal court is listed for Friday.
Of course I'm afraid. I'm a normal human being. But I believe that the regime is scared of me as well.
A passionate critic of Tehran, an Iranian-American who works for VOA, a journalist and staunch defender of women's rights, Alinejad has been in exile in the United States since 2009. But even here, she is targeted for her activism.
There are several attempts for the Iranian regime to get rid of me. You know why? Because now I became like a nightmare for them. Not just me, millions of women like me. They're scared of our hair. Can you believe that?
Tehran denies any involvement. Now, under 24/7 FBI protection, Masih is a victim of what experts call transnational reprisal, attempts by authoritarian governments to silence critics abroad. Freedom House says it is seeing more rogue regimes being emboldened.
And more governments are also acting within democratic countries like the United States or inside the EU, where people think they are actually safe after they've escaped the authoritarian country.
Several factors could explain the trend, Gorhovskaya says.
There is a spread of cheap spyware technology that enables even the poorest dictators to undertake some of these tactics. Another factor is that democracies so far have not really had a strong response to incidents, even of murder, that have happened on their soil.
Alinejad, who has over 7 million followers on Instagram, says another problem is the Western approach to authoritarian governments.
What is wrong here? The tech companies. Because the tech companies allowing Putin, allowing Khamenei, allowing all the dictators to enjoy freedom of speech on social media. Why? When the same dictators ban their own people from enjoying social media.
As a 7-year-old in Iran, Alinejad would watch clerics on TV give misogynistic speeches.
Now, the clerics are watching me. And that's my goal. I became a journalist to empower millions of other women like me to be their own voice.
It's hard to say exactly how many women Masih empowers with her weekly TV show Tablet, but the attempts to silence her indicate that her voice is being heard in Tehran loud and clear. Igor Tsikhanenka, VOA News, New York.